I was the last one left on Observation Module Erebus. The others, 5 crew members, had either vanished without a trace or locked themselves in their bunks until the voices made them open the airlock. I stayed sane by pretending I was only listening to data, only reading telemetry. But I knew better. We'd been drifting near the Orpheus Rift, an uncharted black void past Neptune's orbit. Not a planet, not a black hole, just absence. We shouldn't have been there. But the signal changed everything. We weren't the first to hear it, apparently. The Russians logged an anomaly near the same coordinates back in the 80s. They called it the Black Whisper. But they never said what it whispered. Until we got the reply. It started with rhythmic pulses, too uniform to be radiation. The AI flagged it as intelligent, recursive. It sounded like a heartbeat, then like knocking from the inside of a coffin. Then came the mirror. Room 6B had a monitoring screen that displayed deep field scans from our rear camera. One night, while I was reviewing logs, the feed glitched, and for 2 full minutes it showed me, standing inside the lab, but facing away. The reflection wasn't mirrored. It was me, but it wasn't. It blinked when I didn't, tilted its head the wrong way. I unplugged the feed. The next morning, Dr. Ramirez was missing. Her boots were still in the hallway. Her CUMS badge was on the floor. Her personal log had exactly 1 new entry. It told me what I am. I'm not going to fight it. That was 2 days ago. Now, every monitor on the station flickers black at 3:14, ship time, and shows static with that same pulsating rhythm. Even when the machines are off, even when unplugged. The signal is in everything now. Last night, I looked out the observation dome toward the rift. It blinked at me. The stars behind it flickered like it was breathing. And then I heard it, clear as a voice in my own skull. Come closer. I'm already inside you. I haven't slept since. This morning, I found a second me standing outside the galley. I froze. It didn't speak. Just stood there in a suit without a helmet, skin pale like wax, smiling with its mouth but not its eyes. When I blinked, it was gone, but it had left handprints on the glass. The worst part? I checked the outside hull footage right after. There's something standing on the dorsal solar array. No tether, no oxygen, just waiting. It looks like me, but it's taller, thinner, like someone skinned a human and stretched it into a suit. I tried to send an emergency beacon, but the system only prints 1 line now. Message received, awaiting your arrival. And every time I pass by the cum room, the signal's knocking gets louder. Tonight, I'll enter the eval lock, because I need to know if it's calling to me, and what's been answering back. The suit hissed around me as I locked my helmet. The station was silent. The air didn't hum anymore. Even the gravity felt artificial now, like something was mimicking physics to keep me calm. I stepped into the airlock. When the outer door opened, I expected to be swallowed by vacuum. Instead, there was pressure. Not from the suit, but from out there. Like space itself was leaning in to hear me breathe. The figure on the dorsal array hadn't moved. I walked along the side rails, magnetic boots clicking in rhythm. My breath fogged the visor. Halfway across the walkway, my CUMS activated on their own. Welcome. The transmission was always you. It wasn't a voice. It was my vocal patterns rearranged like puzzle pieces. I kept walking, refusing to respond. The thing standing at the end wasn't just wearing my face, it was becoming it. Its posture was off, like it didn't know where bones were supposed to bend. Its hands had too many knuckles. Its smile reached too far back. As I approached, it mimicked my stride in reverse. Every step I took forward, it mirrored backward. Then I reached it. It tilted its head and raised one trembling finger toward the void behind the station. I turned. The Orpheus Rift wasn't empty anymore. A red spiral, concentric rings like an eye, had opened at the center. Not light, not matter, just awareness staring back. The stars bent around it like they were trying to escape. I felt its attention crawl across my mind like insects under my skull. The doppelganger leaned in. Now you'll see. You were never human. Just the echo of a response. Then it entered me. I didn't feel impact. I felt absorption, like memory flooding backward into bone. I screamed, but no sound came out. The station vanished. The stars inverted. I was both of us. I saw through its eyes, my eyes, in a past I never lived. I saw Earth as an empty casket. Saw ships adrift like neurons in space. Saw myself, this version of me, repeating the same path on a loop through dead galaxies. And the signal? It was never sent. It was always received. The universe hadn't been waiting for a message. It was the message. I don't know how long I've been here. Time doesn't move anymore. This station is frozen outside the rift, and I drift around it like a moon without mass. I don't eat. I don't sleep. I just exist. Sometimes I hear the signal again, but now it speaks in familiar voices. Ramirez, Captain Adler, even my mother. They all say the same thing. It answered. Now let it in. I think I understand now. The rift isn't a place. It's a mirror. It reflects whatever steps close enough, then replays it until something cracks. Last week, I think I saw a ship approaching. New markings. American. Human. They'll dock soon. Investigate the station. They'll hear the knocking. I've begun practicing how to smile again. They'll never know I'm not one of them until it's too late. But it doesn't matter. The message will continue. And something else, deeper in the black, is listening.